So, Rock Around the Clock is the tune that Mark Hall comes out to. And Penn State needs him to be rocking here tonight against 8th-ranked Joey Gunther as the Nittany Lions trail at 16-7, going to the final 4 bouts of the dual meet. No margin for error here now for the Nittany Lions tonight. And Mark Hall gets in, comes around on the right side and gets the initial takedown on Joey Gunther. And Mark Hall jumps out to the 2-0 lead here with 2:25 remaining in the first period. Hall ranked number 1 in the country, Gunther ranked 8th in the latest dinner mat rankings here. As Gunther now is up and out for the escape, Mark Hall's lead is 2-1. Hall 11-0 on the season with 5 pins. He leads the Nittany Lions in falls. He steps in here on a head inside single, reaching across for the far leg and gets it. Mark Hall extends the lead to 4-1. 2 minutes left to wrestle here in the opening period. Hall with 5 pins, a technical fall, 4 major decisions, and a decision. That decision was a 7-2 win over second-ranked Jordan Cutler of Lehigh in that dual meet. Again, Hall is 11-0, fourth-year senior out of Apple Valley, Minnesota. Career mark now of 104 wins, 5 losses for Mark Hall. Joey Gunther, 8th in the country, 5th-year senior out of Libertyville, Illinois. 10-4 on the season, career mark of 71-36 for Gunther. First collegiate meeting here between these two as Hall hikes Gunther up in the air and brings him back to the mat. Hall riding out on the left side, goes over 50 seconds in riding time advantage. 1:35 left in the opening period as Gunther is up and out for the escape. Hall's lead is 4-2. Hall pulling in here on the head of Gunther. Gunther, a transfer from Iowa, where he spent the first 3 years of his collegiate career, wrestled at 165 previously, moving up to 174 here for the 2019-2020 campaign. Hall in on a nice double leg, slips behind on the right side and gets his 3rd takedown of the opening period. Hall's lead is 6-3 now as he cuts Gunther loose for the escape. 6-3, and still a minute to work with here in the opening period for Mark Hall. Hall on a mission this year, very focused on his collegiate wrestling, says he will concentrate on freestyle after the NCAA tournament ends, but not even thinking about anything freestyle until then. He wants to get the most out of his final opportunity here to wrestle collegiately. National champion, of course, is a true freshman and then a runner-up the last 2 seasons to Zahid Valencia. Was Mark Hall. Ties up here with Gunther. Valencia, of course, making the move up to 184 for Arizona State this season. Here comes Hall. He sets up a beautiful single leg, picks up on that left leg, and trips Gunther gently to the mat here for an 8-3 lead with 20 seconds still remaining here in the first period. Mark Hall riding out on the left side. He has 1:10 and counting and riding time advantage. Hall continuing to work with 10 seconds left in the period. Out on the left side here of Gunther. Gunther, a 3-time NCAA qualifier, was 6th at the Big Ten tournament back in 2018. Communications major is Joey Gunther. As the first period ends, boy, that was an impressive opening 3 minutes for Mark Hall of Penn State. And it'll be Gunther choosing bottom to begin the second period, with Hall leading 8-3, 1:23 in riding time advantage for Hall. And a little music playing over the PA system here, and Mark Hall's grooving to the jam a little bit here as the period begins. Sets himself up and brings Gunther back to the mat. Gunther now working to his feet. Out for the escape, and the lead is 8-4. 1:35 in riding time advantage for Mark Hall. Hall trying to help Penn State cut into what is a 16-7 deficit in the dual meet. Stall warning now issued against Gunther as Hall shoots in on that left leg. He shoots in again on the left leg and this time gets it, and now reaches across and jumps on top of Gunther for the takedown. His 5th of the night, and Mark Hall has a 10-4 lead. Working out on the left side here of Gunther is Hall. And now Hall tries a little cement mixer and loses it. Nearly got himself in some trouble, and does roll out of there and gives up just the escape. Now, Hall knows the situation, and he wants to get bonus points here, and he was looking to get big ones there, and just didn't quite have it cinched up when he tried to roll it through. 10-5, the lead for Hall as he tries to shoot back in here on Gunther. Gunther now backing away. Penn State fans asking for a stall call. Both wrestlers right at the right edge of the mat now. Gunther circled back in there, and that's probably what prevented the stall call. Now Hall shoots in again, and a stall warning issued against Gunther. That's a point for Hall. The lead is 11-5. Both wrestlers at the upper right edge of the mat as we see it here at Rec Hall with 25 seconds left in the second period. Hall again trying to shoot in here. Gunther blocking him off. Hall trying to pull back in here on the head of Gunther. 15 seconds left. Hall trying to line up a shot, looking for double overhooks. Hall wants a throw here. 9 seconds left. Trying to work in. Gunther blocking him off. Now Gunther pulling in on the head of Hall, and the second period will come to an end with no further scoring. We go to the third. It is Hall leading 11-5. 1:48 in riding time advantage for Mark Hall, who chooses the bottom position to start the third. Yeah, we are looking at one of the all-time legends here in the sport of wrestling. 6-time Minnesota State champion, Mark Hall, 3-time NCAA finalist, and NCAA champion as a true freshman. He battles his way out here for an escape to take a 12-5 lead over 8th-ranked Joey Gunther of Illinois. Hall trying to drop in on a double leg, far out, but it doesn't matter. He drives through and slips behind for the takedown on the far edge. Gunther is up and out for the escape. The lead is 14-6 for Mark Hall, who has 1:43 in riding time advantage, a minute and a half left in period 3. Penn State trailing the dual meet 16-7. The Nittany Lions with an ever-changing lineup here as Hall shoots in. Gunther is hit with his third stall warning, and that is another point now for Hall. The lead is 15-6 for Mark Hall. Hall pulling in here on the head of Gunther. 1:05 remaining in the third. Hall trying to work his way in. Hall continuing to drive in here, drops in on the legs. Gunther sprawls back. Hall still shooting in. And Gunther fends him off. Hall with a little duck under attempt. Tries to grab that right leg, and Gunther fights him off. Hall shoots in again. Stall warning against Gunther. That's the fourth. That's 2 points for Hall. And now Hall can put it away with one more stall call. He just needs to keep the pressure on. 35 seconds left. Now Gunther's trying to hang on in multiple ways. Hall pulling in on the head. Lines up a shot. Trying to shoot on the legs. Gunther backing up. Hall pulling in now on the right arm. 20 seconds left. Stall call against Gunther, and that'll do it. He forces the DQ. 5 stall warnings on Joey Gunther, and that'll do it. A disqualification for Mark Hall, and he pounds the mat.